The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Lamar Jackson trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
And they'll begin by running the option. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And Jackson going to run again. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Second down at 5. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It was Harrison Smith there up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll go option to the short side. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine a head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Minnesota's QB Kirk Cousins set to go here. They'll start on the ground with Madison. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Another carry now for Madison. Now during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson now. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Now a pause, so there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 2nd and 10, Jackson toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try and run right on the option. 6 yards there on the keeper and 2nd down. Jackson going to hold on to it again. And he is going to lose yardage here. That 2nd down play nets a -4. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson. This is caught. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Jackson's going to keep it. Dobbins will score. touchdown, Baltimore. That option pitch we saw, we don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal line for a score.
And it's actually a great call in goal line situations because as more and more quarterbacks enter the league with that mobility and having run option in college, more pro teams are adding it to their arsenal. And now it's not just, does the quarterback run it? Does he pitch it? Now they've added that third element. He can rise up and throw the ball as well.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on fourth down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want...
He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rolling to his right, and that's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to get this down near the 25. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Play fake, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. From 19 yards away. And the Vikings are back within a score.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. That's under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dean Lowry providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So over here on the punt, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
So far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman, he's got him complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
So give him. Completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Tucker's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards in the first. Throwing, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Again, Jackson will keep it. And he is going to lose yardage here. The speed of Jordan Hicks on display there as he gets the tackle for loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Jackson's going to look to run it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him. Now it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw is Jackson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that, a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Jackson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Cousins to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 3rd and short.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Dancing to his left. The quick feet by Jackson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 44, Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take 46-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down. They'll go Madison up the middle. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Sliding out of the pocket. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Stop short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Madison, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Jackson on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. One last shot for Jackson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.